Hello and welcome to another episode of the Rebel Creatives podcast. I'm your host, Delano, and I help restaurant owners increase their revenue using the Rebel Growth System. All right, so this podcast episode will be a little bit of me talking about what investigations I've done and communications with other restaurant owners just to get some insight, some POVs of restaurant owners. So, the question I asked in a group on social media is, how are you currently attracting repeat business to your restaurant and what works best? All right. So, if this is something you're interested in, you know, listening and learning about, you can continue listening to this episode. All right. So when I asked this question, right, I don't know, it's my aim was to see or find out what restaurant owners out there are doing right now to kind of attract repeat business. Okay. Now, these words that I've used is for a specific reason. All right. And, people will say that repeat business, you don't attract repeat business, you attract new customers. What you do with repeat business is you earn it. But the tricky thing here is that if you use the word earn for repeat business, you're kind of stuck in a point of view of thinking that once you put things in place, it will automatically come to you. And that's not the case, all right? You earning something and you attracting something is two different things, all right? And it's very important for restaurant owners now more than ever to be proactive, all right? The restaurant industry is very competitive. The customers, they don't have many restaurants on their go-to list, right? And the thing is, they're not just going to have one, they have a few. You want to make sure that on that list of restaurants that they're going to visit, you're topping the charts, right? Just like how you have songs on the album, the charts, the top 100, the top 10, or whatever. That's the same thing with your restaurant. You want to make sure that you are doing the things necessary to be at the top of your customers' charts. And that's where the attracting repeat business comes in. You earn it. You have a, high ratings, a lot of awesome reviews, you serve good food, you have a clean environment, you have a wonderful experience that you provide. That's nice. That's what you do to earn it. But what are you doing after someone leaves your restaurant to be top of mind, to earn or win or get the attention that you need from them for them to pick you when they're hungry next time? So, let me dive in and just show you some of or discuss some of the responses that I got, right? So, majority of restaurant owners, they're saying that all you need to do to attract or get repeat business is to make sure that one, you have good food, you have good service, you have a good experience. Those three things. And majority said that once you have those things in place, repeat business takes care of itself. Falls. All right? That's the basis of earning repeat business. But just having those things in place won't get you enough repeat business. Because that's the next thing. You will get repeat business, yes, when they remember you, which might be, you know, one or three times, for the year. Now, let's do statistics. The average times a one person will visit the same restaurant is 6 times in a year. right? That's the average. That's with some amount of marketing effort, right? So that's not just because you left them stranded and you gave them a good first impression and a badass lasting impression. When I say badass, I mean awesome, so good that they will never forget it. And you let them out, and that's it. They may come back up to six times. Okay, you want to be able to proactively be inviting them every week. Now, I know with restaurants, when we talk about marketing, you kind of get skittish because a lot of agencies out there, once you talk about marketing, you're talking about high four figures, or depending on the size and the amount of venue, and restaurants margins are not that high, so spending too much is like eating into their margins, right? But let's talk about it strategically, starting from low cost to increasing that cost. Because what we do or believe at Rebel Creatives is that for restaurants, the aim is lowering your marketing cost. And the only way to do that is to leverage the two core foundations, right? Your reputation, and then your retention or your repeat business or your resale. All right. If you can work on your reputation to make sure that you have very good reputation, right? That will market it for you, your restaurant. That's like a marketing asset. And let me explain. Your reputation is basically social proof. And social proof is basically user written content promoting your business. All right. So let me repeat that. Your reputation is basically user written content that is promoting your business. So when people visit your restaurant, they have a great experience and they love it and they leave a great review for you, other persons out there searching for you, all right, or coming across your restaurant will be reading those content. And those content is what will convert them from a prospect checking you out to a customer that walks into your restaurant or orders from you. Okay? So your reputation is king. That's something you want to work on. After you have a good reputation, you're attracting people organically. Your conversion rate is higher. More people are saying yes to you as opposed to the other restaurants out there because you have such good reputation, right? Now, your job is to get them to come back more often. Okay? So those are the two foundations that you need for your restaurant, your reputation and your repeat business. All right? Now, once you have those in place, you want to start looking into marketing. All right? You want to expand your reach. That is where you reinvest the money that you've made from having those two foundation into marketing to scale, to reach more, to get out in front of more persons who are looking for restaurants, who aren't maybe looking for anybody, but you have the budget to get in front of them, right? And the best ad we use for that is like a birthday ad, all right? That's the best performing ad for restaurants, if you didn't know, okay? Then to boost that even more, because not everybody is going to visit you on the first, impression from your ad, okay? Depending on the type of ad that you're doing, all right? And that's how we say the birthday one is more, higher performing. But see, we're just doing a general ad, like a buy one get one free, ad. For example, not everyone will take you up on that offer on the first time. So you want to retarget those persons with retargeting ads. Okay? So let us break down everything. For your reputation, you don't need to spend crazy amount of money doing marketing for that. No, it's very simple. You just want to put something in place to encourage your customers to leave a review. Now you can do this by just having something on your table tent, like a table tent on your table, saying, "If you have a great, please leave us a review and get something, or just leave us a review if you have a wonderful experience." That's it. You train your staff so that your staff, after going to your customer, giving them the bill, getting payment, tell them, "Okay, did you have a wonderful time with us today? Yes. Okay, great. I would love it for you to, here's a card. You can just follow this link or scan this QR code to go and leave us a review on Google. We'll really appreciate it." And that's it. As simple as that. You don't have to spend any crazy money, but you want to automate these things, and you can easily find a tool that will cost you from $9 to $97 per month, automating all of that for you. Okay? All right. So that's taking care of your reputation. You just want to put something in place where you're encouraging your customers to leave a review, and you want to automate that, or you want to make it seamless. All right? You don't have to spend any money for that, but if you want to just spend a little to automate, no problem. There's a lot of tools out there for that. Now you have your reputation down. What this does for you, you're getting a lot of reviews on Google. Google look at you and say, "Wow, this is a reputable business. People love this business. Let's push this business and rank it higher so that more people can get great experiences." Now you're being seen on Google more. You're boosted in the map pack. You know, you're getting a lot more Google traffic. That's why working on your reputation is very important. And you can see how at no huge cost, right? You can just get that done. And it's important. Now you have people coming in. You want to encourage them to come back. Okay, you've given them a good service, you've given them wonderful food, and all of that. You send them on their way. Now you're competing with 10 other restaurants on their list to come back. What are you doing to let them come back? Leaving them on their own to decide? Okay, not wise, because the other 9 restaurants are sending them messages. Whether it be emails or SMS, they're sending them messages and inviting them to come back to their restaurants. And when they're hungry and they want something to eat, they're going to the restaurant that is at the top of their mind, the one that they remember that they have this great experience because they are constantly reminded. Okay, what messages do you send to these persons? All right. Now, you don't want to be salesy. You don't want to be pitchy. Food is food. You don't want to be selling that all the time because people understand and know what it is, right? Simple. You don't have to. Simply sending them a message saying, "Hey, hope you had a great week. It's Friday. You can chill out at whatever, whatever. Bring a friend." An invitation. You didn't offer any coupon, you didn't try to sell anything, you just gave a simple invitation. Okay. What other message you can send? You can also send a message that you can say, "Hey, tomorrow is Monday. Have a great week, start of the work week. Wishing you all the best from your restaurant name, family to yours," right? You're just sending a message to remind them that, hey, we are thinking about you. As simple as that. They remember, "Oh, that's nice. Thank you so much." And they go off for the week with positivity and stuff. And who they attribute that to? Your restaurant, right? So your messages don't have to be salesy, pitchy, saying, "Oh, come in and get 20% off," or whatever, all of those things. But guess what? If you build a list of your best customers who love the experience that you give and the food and everything, don't you think they would want to hear from you? Yes. As long as you're not spamming them and sending irrelevant messages, you're good. right? And what we recommend, because if you're using text, because it has such a high open rate, once a week. That's it for the SMS. All right. If you're sending more than that, the others can be transactional. When we mean by transactional messages, it's like, oh, because they signed up, you send this. Because their booking time is X, they get a reminder. Oh, because it's their birthday, they get a reminder. But when you're sending out messages, like we call them business generating messages, once a week is super efficient. All right. When you're sending emails, you can send more than once a week because it has such low open rate and it's skipped. Then most of the time they won't even see all of your emails. They might see the fourth one. So you can send more than like 2 to 3 per week, depending. But we will say like two, depending on what you're saying, and if you have like a newsletter and stuff like that, where you just share menu, recipes, and value. You want to make sure that you're giving value, especially if you're using emails. All right. So that's it. That's how you can proactively try and get referrals. We heard from one of the restaurant owners where what they did was they literally, the business owner, would do a few of the deliveries himself and just have that one on one and thank that customer for choosing them. All right. That's a wonderful personal touch, right? That they have done. And then what they also did was they baked cinnamon rolls that would be given with X number of food. All right. So if they, the customer ordered like the first 30 orders from between a certain time would get a free cinnamon roll, and it's not sold separately. All right. So you must order from their menu, and then once it's between a certain time, you get X. Wonderful ideas. And I hope these are things that if you're not doing, you may consider to do in your restaurant. All right. So just to dial back and just to remind everybody, the question was, how are you currently attracting repeat business to your restaurant and what worked best? And these are the things. There are so many things that can work, but you want to make sure that you have a clear marketing plan of how you want to, get your customers to come back more often. And now, just to break it down as to what we recommend and what is in our professional opinion, is that one, you create your own channel of your best customers, your own list of your best customers. All right. And the best thing to do that, what we do, we create VIP clubs. Okay. There's a number of promotional stuff that we do, but the VIP club is the main one that we will do. All right. We recommend you do for your restaurant. So if your restaurant is like a pizza restaurant, you can say join the pizza club, the VIP Pizza Club, and get an exclusive offer, right? You need to give them an incentive to join, and then after that, you can remind them every so often to come into your restaurant, all right? And please note again, this is not you building a list of prospects of people who have never visited your restaurant before. You're building a list of persons who have visited or who want to visit your restaurant. All right. And we'll go into the want to visit your restaurant portion after this. The next campaign that we build or recommend is having a birthday club. Okay. You want to make sure that you have your customer's birthday so you can remind them and give offers on those special days. All right. You can, buy one, get one. Like when they buy a meal, they get a free meal. So you get a meal on them. Or if you don't want to go that deep, you can say, hey, you get a free slice of cake with an order of a meal on your birthday. All right. So those are the two um, campaigns that we recommend you do. And then once you have them, these are the messages you want to generate, have like 12 um, business generating messages. that will go out once a week. Again, all of your messages don't have to be discounts and coupons or anything like that. All right. What we like to do though is we like to offer a coupon with every visit for every visit, because what that does is it allows you to track the performance of your campaign, right? So here's some very creative codes that you can give out for certain some offers, right? For example, you can give an offer like, if you come in and you spend $35, you get double points. So if you have like a loyalty or rewards program, now you can offer double points as a offer for them to come in. So there's no discount, they didn't get anything cheaper, but they got some loyalty points, some extra loyalty points, and they get to come in to spend what? More money, not less. All right. So that's how you can use these business generating messages to invite them to come in, spend more when they do, and do so more often. All right. Again, it's not you being salesy, it's you being that person that is giving that friendly reminder. And remember, if you're not comfortable doing it, someone else will. And also, something's wrong. If you're not comfortable, it means that the message that you're sending is not something that is representing your brand or your messaging. All right. So you need to take a long, hard look at how you feel about the message that you're sending out to your customers. And the reason why I say that is, on Facebook, while you have your page, every single post almost is promoting, is telling people to come in, get $10 off, get this special, get whatever. All the time on Facebook, restaurants, every single post almost is promoting, is giving some offers, giving some discount. Why do you feel like it's inappropriate to send a message, one message in 1 week, to invite your customers? So we have to take a long, hard look at that. If that's something that is, you know, you're not so comfortable with, we have to ask, why is that? And what will it take for you to be comfortable? Because if you're not doing it, another restaurant is, and they are winning. Okay? All of the successful restaurants out there who have been, making a revenue and all of that, they have two things going for them. One, they have very loyal staff, very good and loyal staff. And two, they have loyal customers that they are engaging with proactively. That's it. If you're winging it or hoping, that's what we call hope marketing. And hope marketing gets you so far and no further. All right. So that's where I will end for today's episode. Let me just summarize and say, hey, for your restaurant, if you want to increase repeat business, you need to make sure that you're offering a good service, you're offering good food, you're offering a unique experience that is unforgettable. And if you're offering all of those things, you have earned repeat business. But next, you have to be proactive in attracting those repeat business by being top of mind, by always messaging your prospects, reaching out to them, inviting them. If you don't ask, you won't receive. It's as simple as that. All right? If they're not hungry for your food, they won't come. But it won't hurt to be top of mind, to remind them, to build a genuine relationship with them. So make sure that your messages are genuine. Make sure that your messages are building relationships, and they're just being like a friendly reminder. All right? Not salesy or pitchy or pushy. All right? Now, I will close by also, talking a little about the rubber growth system. This week, Wednesday, June 1st, right? We're going to do a major update, all right, with the rubber growth system. Um, there is so much work that we have put in updating and upgrading the system so that we can offer even better services and stuff like that. We have been talking with a lot of restaurants and seeing all of the things that they need and stuff. And just so you know that Rubber Creatives, we started out as an agency, and we realized that we wanted to pivot or transition to more of a hybrid of a system or software and agency combined, right? What that means is that we have our own tool that we've invested in to deliver a certain result. And we wanted to make sure that we don't just give you the tool, right, for you to do it yourself. A lot of restaurant owners, they don't have the time to implement anything or whatever. They have other areas of their business that they need to focus on. So what we really wanted to do was to focus on the most important part, which is reputation and retention. Um, Previously, Rubber Growth System only focused on retention, all right, increasing your retention and getting your customers to come back more often and spend more when they do. We wanted to make sure that our system is also focusing on reputation, and then with our agency side of knowing how to do marketing and all of those things, we wanted to make sure that we're touching your reach and your retargeting to help you to scale. So in any working relationship with any restaurant, the first thing that we do is we do an audit to make sure we know where you're at, what you've been doing, and then we see what's missing, what's the gap that's missing in you building your reputation and you building and maintaining your reputation, and also, you know, building your retention, increasing that, and then getting your best customers to come back more often. Once we set up that foundation for you and we start seeing great results, then we advise you on reinvesting that revenue, extra revenue that you're making with our system, into paid ads. We love to use Facebook and the birthday campaign. All right, so we do Facebook ads for you, um, targeting locals in the area whose birthday is coming up, 30 days or less, and we get them to join your birthday club and come into your restaurant to celebrate their birthday. All right, and right after that, they go straight into your VIP club, and then now you can turn them into super fans. All right. And then we have this cool little trick, right, where we turn every single VIP customer that you have into affiliates, right? We call it super spreaders because we work hard to make sure that as they sign up without them having to do anything extra, they are an affiliate and they are equipped with what they need to help you grow your list. All right. So amazing stuff. We are looking to add so many more features to make sure that you have this one tool that is able to help you to build and grow your restaurant. So I'm excited for that. Can't wait for it to, finalize. It will be done June 1st. We'll be launching that. I may be doing like videos or updates, but if anything, you will be hearing about that in the next episode. All right. So thank you so much. This is a long one, but I hope it was enjoyable for you to listen all the way to the end. Have a wonderful day and rest of the week. Thank you so much, and see you in the next episode.